Hi, I'm Charlie Holt. Have you ever noticed that communication takes work? To truly communicate requires us to be focused and attentive. I have trouble with this personally. My wife and children often tell me that I'm too preoccupied with my work, or I'm focused on my electronic devices and I'm not really present, is the word that they often use with me. I'm not being attentive to what they're trying to communicate to me. You know what? I'm guilty as charged on that, as so many of us are. I've been in meetings in a room full of people, and nearly everybody I see has their iPhones or their electronic iPads out, and they're not even listening or contributing to the conversation. You've seen it in restaurants where a couple or an entire family spends most of the meal on their devices while they're sitting right across from each other. How does this inattentiveness to others affect us? How does it affect them? Do you see this as a spiritual problem in our society?
I see it as a spiritual problem because we're here to have meaningful relationships, maybe to invest in one another. And when we're distracted, we're not really investing and nurturing relationships.
So what about, do you see the distraction of our society affecting our relationship with God?
I think that type of behavior impacts our relationship with God because we seem to move to an entertainment type of a society, and it even happens in worship that if you're not entertaining enough, then I'm moving on to something else.
You know, there's a battle that's raging on right now for our attention and focus. Here's another important question. If we can't be attentive and focused on each other, our fellow human beings who are right in front of us, how much harder is it for us to be focused on the living God, whom we can't see? Yet this holy and living God, this creator of the universe around us and of us, He wants our attention. The writer of the book of Hebrews says this: "Long ago, at many times and in many ways, God spoke to our fathers by the prophets, but in these last days He's spoken to us by His Son." The Lord wants to get our attention. He's speaking to us. He's communicating with us. And at the core of the teaching of the book of Hebrews is that God's primarily speaking to us through His Son, Jesus Christ.